Welcome back to another episode of TVHP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston. Join me as always, Moonbeer.
Hello.
This is our fourth and final week of Going Under.
Do you want to say
Internships
thank
are
God
heck.
or should I?
What's that?
Do you want to say thank God or should I?
Yeah, I'm not sad to see this one go. This one's really tough because I feel this is like the epitome of a it's not you going under, it's me. Because once I was kind of done with it this week, I spent some time reading some reviews and looking at some coverage and looking at like Open Critic and stuff. And man, I am not in good company here in disliking this game. This was very well reviewed, um, and it seems like it. Excuse me. It seems like it hit at kind of the right time, I think, for people to be like, yeah, roguelikes, we get it, and kind of like a maybe like a soft Dark Soulsian combat style. And I think the short length of it, I think, also really clicked with people, where it's kind of like, yeah, I don't have to play 2,000 hours to unlock all 700 items that I'll never see. You know, it's got a fairly short runtime.
hmm Yeah, I mean, it's relatively quick. It's deeper than I give it credit for. I will say that
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Yep.
I have unlocked potentially. I played a little bit of this week, not a whole bunch of time, but I played a little bit of it. And possibly one of my favorite things was trying out different play styles because
Yeah.
the close combat is rough. I think we can both agree. Um,
Yeah.
So I went for a thrown items build instead.
Oh, okay.
So if you get the ability Yeet,
Right. Right.
um, I can't remember what the description is. It's pretty solid. But basically, it turns everything from a looping arc to just a straight shot, like across the bow
Oh,
kind of
okay.
thing. So it turns it into like a cannon, which is
Okay.
hilarious when you throw like a Maui statue head at somebody and it just flies directly across the room and hits them.
Sorry. The description for Yeet is that's all she yoked.
There you go. That's what it is.
That's pretty good. And
The
this
writing in
game's
this game is solid.
yeah, this game's got a lot of heart going for it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the other one I got was Hot Shot,
Okay.
which it turns everything you throw, it sets it on fire.
Oh, okay. Because I got something similar this week where locking onto an enemy has a chance to set them on fire. And
Uh-huh.
boy was that one strong.
Yup, there's another one that freezes them, um,
Oh, nice. I don't think I unlocked that one.
which is hilarious. Um, but yeah, anything that sets people on fire is great and also terrible at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because, by the way, the image for Hot Shot is a Rubik's Cube on fire, just so you know.
It's really good.
Um, Because if you're in one of those rooms that has a lot of wood, it's really easy to set yourself and everything in the room on fire real quick.
Man, I had so many of those runs this week where like I just went into a room and um I was kind of splitting my time between the second and third dungeon, and I didn't finish
Oh,
either one of them, probably because I was splitting my time. Um, but I got a couple of good runs in the second dungeon, where I had a really strong run going, and then I did a date in one of those like challenge rooms, and I
oh,
got like a 4 or higher rating on it. So
oh.
the enemy I fought was fighting by my side because I like got a boyfriend essentially, or
Yep.
whatever it said. Um,
Mhm.
and man, the demon guy that you can have come with you is very strong, but he really needs to stop hitting stuff that explodes because it's one of those. I'm like over on the corner, I'm doing some damage, I'm like dodging, I'm rolling, I'm doing some work, and then the room is all on fire and exploding. It's like, cool, thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Super helpful. Man.
There's some really good like abilities in this. Like I'm still in the process of unlocking a whole bunch.
Hmm.
because I am on the tier 2 versions of the dungeons, which is ridiculous, by the way.
Right.
Um, you get some really hilarious enemies in there. Have you seen the giant guitar player in Joblin Land yet?
I don't, maybe I don't think so. I don't remember.
You know the guitar player
Uh-huh.
that heals everybody. He's like that, except he's Galactus sized, so you're just like hitting his legs basically.
That's really good.
It's just so stupid. But I took a card in and turned him into a business card. So go away, giant guitar player guy.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
if I find one of those, I keep it, if only for the damage it can do. Like it's because
Hmm.
50 damage is a lot, so I'll just keep it in the back pocket, ready to just like whip it out, throw it at people, and tell them that they fell for my trap card. Like
Right. Right.
I have zero experience with that card game, so I'm assuming that reference was solid.
I'm hoping I also don't have experience with it.
But I've enjoyed it. It's just the baseline combat still annoys me. Like
Yeah.
that's its biggest flaw, which is a problem when I've we just come off Dreamscaper, which had really solid combat,
Hmm. Yep.
and for fun, I'm playing Hades.
Right. Which is it's not
It's,
nothing beating that really.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah. It's well, we'll turn it over to the scientists to kind of pass their final judgment next week. But yeah, I think the long and the short of this game is, boy, you wrote a really clever thing and you
Uh-huh.
designed like a really cool, like kind of smaller roguelike, which is a positive. Um, but just it did not click with me in the combat, which is
Yeah.
it
That's
kind of lives and dies on that.
yeah, and it's just like it would be so like just a little tweak here or there, or maybe more endurance on the items.
Sure, yeah,
It's really good, but at
yeah,
the same time, it's like I feel bad because there's so
yeah.
much about this game that I like.
And I
Mm,
and I and like we always say, I don't want any game to be bad. And this game definitely isn't bad, but it just definitely didn't click with us.
yeah.
Let's talk about our next game though. Next game we're gonna play Loot River. This is on Game Pass right now, and that's the traverse dungeons. It's a roguelike where you traverse dungeons by using essentially slidable tetraminos. So it has seemed like a cool thing that I think we've been keeping our eye on ever since it got announced, because certainly isn't another one of these out there. So we've been
Mm,
pretty curious to check this out for a while, and that'll be what we're playing for the next 4 weeks. And
go.
tune in next week for the scientists to figure out where this game goes in our list of the best roguelikes of all time. And we'll see you all next run. Bye.
Oh.